Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. Alright, I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and LG, that was for you. So, tell us what you think, and we will keep working on it.
Yeah, we wanted to keep the dance. Some people like the dancing at the beginning.
Yeah.
That, each one is personal because it's different each time.
Yes.
Because we don't know what we're going to do.
No, we never know what we're going to do.
We don't rehearse anything.
No.
And we're sorry that we haven't put out a video for a little while.
I know. I had a breakdown, and I want to thank Cynthia for checking on me. I do want to thank her for checking on me. I appreciate it. I'm a little bit burned out, and I don't have a hook on the show right now.
Listen, we get concerned about our YouTube family.
Yeah.
If you don't see them for a while, you're like, what's wrong? You know?
But we will get back to doing one video every Saturday.
I was glad to see Greenhorn 1 Acre.
He put out a video.
He's been getting through a rough time. He said, he's been sick.
Yeah, he was
going
sick.
Through some personal stuff. I don't want to know. That's his own personal business. And been going through a rough time, but he got back out to his place. He's getting his gears going again.
Good.
Getting out of his slump. Yeah. And he's got a new project. So everybody go check out Greenhorn 1 Acre. I think I have an idea. Because, I don't know. I just think I have an idea that he's going to be working on some new... He said it, for one thing. And the difference between Greenhorn 1 Acre and Corey and Cynthia Davis, the difference between their shows and our shows is here tens of people.
Tens of people
will check us out.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. I always said we want to do our show to keep everybody kind of uplifted, show the news, but say, look, there's a bright side to it.
I know, and I think the news has kind of got me down because it just keeps going, and it can weigh you down, and I think it just kind of got to me. Yeah. So, anyway.
We know what's going on in the background. We just don't know how long this in the background's gonna last for. And so far, it's been really sucky. You know, the economy's not doing good.
No,
again, we want to keep this up. Yeah. But, God is good.
So, we will work on some more fun segments, too, at the end. So, Furry Friends will be at the end.
There's good things going on in the background. I won't talk about it.
Okay.
I won't bring... I just wanted to enlighten people. Yeah. There's a lot of good news lately. Go.
Okay. So, Furry Friends is at the end of our show now.
Right.
But Marsha, with Oils and Wellness with Marsha and Kansas Misfit, your emails didn't have the pictures attached. So, please resend your emails so I can get those pictures on our Furry Friends. We did get several Furry Friends, so
we've all been
please,
we all have
I always
sent out an email.
I always forget.
We're all excited, right? These are great pictures.
Yeah.
Boom! You send it out, and you're like, I don't think I attached them.
Yeah. So please, because we got several in, so we do have some Furry Friends at the end, or a Furry Friend.
I'm going on a safari after.
You are going on a safari after this.
I don't know why I dressed this way today. I was like, it's cold. And I was like...
I feel like it's warming up.
I don't know.
We went through a cold patch this weekend,
in the studio. Right?
So, anyway, it is warm, because I think the sun comes in through this one.
What's your objective for the show today?
News.
Well,
we got some news. You want to get out to the news,
you were talking,
do you have anything
and then
else?
I interrupted you. Why don't you keep on going with what you were going to say about
I was going to say that Marsha needs to resend her emails, and I didn't want to forget to tell her that.
Okay.
So, that's what I want. I did. Okay. Marsha, resend them and attach your pictures. So anyway, that will be great. So, do you have anything?
You told me to stay low.
Well, I know that, but you can be funny. I leave the humor to you. So
I know. It's just funny.
And we were supposed to have a live with Ned, and that didn't happen. He has all week to do it, and he doesn't do it.
Well, you told me you didn't want to do a show.
Well,
so I've been not as motivated. If you get back into it, I'm going to get back into it.
Yeah, you haven't been into it for a while. You haven't been setting up. You haven't had Fred set up any interviews. You haven't been doing your show. You haven't been into it.
Speaking of Fred, and, we got Karen running this show, but Fred always drops by. Because we're good friends and everything.
And somehow they always know who we're going to randomly do a show.
And Cynthia, Dave Production.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did
Cynthia
thing.
Davis.
The other day.
Okay.
I love weather.
They've actually got a full-blown production.
They have
company.
a producer.
They don't yet.
No, they don't. They back to you in the studio, right?
Yeah. They're trying to wing it without structure.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to tell, because you were on the phone. I was like, tell them they need a producer because they got the earpieces now.
Yeah,
they're hearing the people out in the field. They're gaining traction with their technology.
Uh-huh.
But listen to me. You need somebody to hone it all in and keep you under wraps. That'll talk to you in your ear to tell you what to say when you're supposed to say it and keep you in line. Like Carrie, we're fortunate to have two.
Two, yeah. And who were we watching that talked to his fake producer the other day? The guy that needs some T-shirts.
Oh yeah. Russell Brand.
Yeah, he had a really good show, but he talked to his fake producer in his ear the other day.
The thing about Russell Brand, he's not really a Christian man. He's more of an atheist guy. But
he's spiritual. I think he's got some spiritual.
Yeah,
you don't think?
Well, yeah, he does. He's kind of.
Yeah, but
But his research and information is impeccable.
Yeah,
and he's really he's getting the truth out to a lot of people in a fair way. He doesn't pick sides. He's just good. But the man needs a T-shirt button.
He does. The other day, it's all stretched out.
I mean, lately it's been down to about here, showing his chest hair. Mm-hmm. Now, man, it was off screen. And the man just needs some T-shirts. So everybody go to Russell Brand
and get him some T-shirts
and watch his commercials.
So he can get some T-shirts.
So he can get some T-shirts. Now I'm saying the good thing is we're Christian, right?
Yes.
So we all know not to worry about all the crap going on in the world. Just relax. But we're supposed to.
Because God is still in charge.
God is in charge.
What's going on? God is in charge.
That's why I don't worry about any of that stuff. I just walk down the street. I don't have my mask on. I'm like, listen, please take me.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to heaven any day. I don't understand why people try to stretch out their lives on this planet.
Yeah.
Whenever really it's better up there.
It's going to be so much better.
Listen to me. I don't take medication. I don't do it.
I know.
Every once in a while you're like, oh man, my heart feels weird. And you just go like, well, I'm just going to go to sleep. If I wake up in the morning, I wake up. And here I am still. I've been living my whole life just by, faith alone.
Yeah.
And it's got me here. Well,
So far.
You helped me out, but faith has put you in my life.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know where we're going with
I have no idea.
It's good.
I had another point, but I can't remember it now.
I think this is what we've been missing on our show, is just talking to the people. I want to bring in, Christ into it a little bit without getting
too crazy.
Well, I am crazy about it,
Yeah.
And we should probably be more.
It should be number one.
Should be number one. So I just am saying to the people out there, with all the wackiness in your life, just relax. Remember, we got guys upstairs,
Got it all under control.
He's in charge. He's like driving the wheel. And, we got to listen, though. We got to try to figure out what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. According to my mom, in 2028 is when the rapture is going to happen. Right. So we can
listen. We don't know.
I'm just saying that's what she keeps telling.
Although I keep on saying it's ludicrous to think it would happen in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Because humanity has been on the planet for
a while,
for a long time. Like what is me to say during my time?
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But then again, you look at the world and you're like, it's possible.
Possible. So do you want to get out to the news?
Yeah, let's get out to the news.
Let's get out to the news. Okay, so first we have that another midterm worry for Biden's White House is probes and impeachment attempts. So we got that going on. So I think there's going to be a big shakeup. There's a lot of people not running for re-election this year.
And who knows where the impeachment attempts coming from. It might even come from.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to come on? I think it's a little bit.
Can I just interject?
It's a little bit nuts balls.
Yeah, it's very nuts balls. And whether you like the guy or hate the guy or thinks he's doing a great job or not doing a job, man can't speak, and he's getting awful angry about stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's so lost that, he brings up, politicians that were making, can't think of the guy's name, but you know how they try to make it out that we're the the bad guys and the racists and all that, and you come to find out that Biden was like good buddies with the guy that he just spoke about.
Yeah,
and it's in the papers from like 1973 saying, "Boy, I love that guy," you know. and he's the guy that's saying that, you know, all these new election Jim Crow laws or whatever are all, you know, the Republicans are getting. You know, listen.
And we want everybody to vote,
and I think we just want everybody to. You got to look
honestly, though.
Yeah, come on. They want you to have a photo ID now in D.C. for the jibby jab, right? To prove that you got it. A photo ID. So if, you know, we all know that everybody's smart enough to, like, hey, I need a driver's license or something like that. I got to go down to the DMV, do all the stuff.
Yeah, just like all the rest of us people have to do.
And they want to keep it safe out there on the roads, right? Like, and everything like that. And now they want you to have photo ID to pass. And like, look at the side that wants to cheat. They don't want all the checks and balances and everything. And the one side is saying, we want everybody to vote. Just, we want to make sure that your vote is your vote.
You need to quit saying that word. Please.
All right. You know, we're tens and tens of people.
I know, but still, I would like to be monetized for those tens and tens of people.
Just look, you know, try to think rationally about why you think some of the stuff in the world is going on and which side is trying to keep it fair. You know? And I don't think people are trying to stop any illegals from voting. You know?
Well, New York already said they don't care what the law is. They're going to let illegals do that.
Yeah. Well, see, that seems more not fair.
Well, I'm just saying.
and those people didn't come here under the law,
and they don't know what it means to be an American.
Why would the people that came here and broke the law be wanting good laws? You know,
no.
Because then if they get good laws, they probably have to go back. Just okay. Go ahead.
All right. So, China tells citizens to avoid mail from abroad and open packages with gloves, claiming that Omicron can spread through foreign posts. Now, they say it lives very shortly,
very short
on surfaces, and yet they have one case and they have gone nuts already again.
It's either a setup for something else or something. But yeah, it's not, you know, again, if you listen to the science and everything, the real science now is it's not, you can't get it from surface.
It's airborne.
It's airborne. And we can get into a whole spiel of, you know,
what that means.
Yeah,
but
and
we won't.
You know, has there been any peer reviews on whether this works?
Yeah, we're not going to get into any of that. Okay.
Well, yeah. Again, it's just, you know, use your own
common sense.
Common sense, people. Common sense. All right.
Yeah. All right. So, and then Chinese cities on high alert as Lunar New Year travel season starts with the spread. And here we go again, right? That's how this whole thing started. And at the beginning of, when did it start?
Yeah, what's going on in China here soon?
Well, we're going to get to that too. Right. The Olympics is going to start in 2 weeks.
Shut down travel.
And then they're going to let the Olympics go.
We need our show.
Yeah.
It's all
ludicrous.
It's ludicrous. It's nuts balls. You can get it up there. If you can bring it up there.
I did.
It's all nuts balls. It makes no sense. Again, use your common sense.
Yeah. All right. And then we have Senator Mitt Romney says Biden was elected to stop the crazy and urges that voters weren't asking him to transform America. So, there you go. And I'm not for sure what he means about that, but I think because Biden's trying to make America like totally different, right?
Yeah, he is.
He's trying to make it like not America anymore.
Again, use your common sense. You know, we all know that Trump was, man, things were going great.
Yeah.
Until they, you know, then that was a problem. Because, you know,
he's not stopping the crazy because we got numbers at the highest level. We have food shortages at the highest level.
People coming across the border at the highest level.
Across the border at the highest level. We have all this stuff going on and nothing is being solved.
Virus is going on.
Oh, yeah, and inflation going through the roof.
Okay, again, people, I'm not, I'm more, I'm conservative. I'm not Republican, Democrat. But, Republicans, if they're not rhinos, are, trying to. But think about who did more for the middle class. Was it Trump or has it been Biden? It seems like since they've done all these draconious,
things,
lockdowns,
it just made it worse on us.
Yeah, it's bad. It's crushing the middle class. We're either poor or
extremely
all the small business people can't have a business open. Only the big giant corporate.
Yeah.
And this and then inflation.
Yeah.
Your job is getting paid the same, and now you are getting less.
Yes.
So somebody said it as like it's almost like a tax on
the middle class
on us is inflation because it's less money that goes towards just use your common
better
sense.
in your life.
Just use your own. We all know it was better under Trump. I mean, there's no denying.
And then on the international front, of course, we have all the tensions of the being pushed forward with things like this,
Yeah.
And so, we got all those tensions going on with the Rush and
we can't say that.
No, we can't say anything. We can't say anything at all. That's one thing that gets me. Because I'm just showing headlines.
Can I say the other country? Over.
Oh,
man.
No, you can't say it. You can try to say it. Say it incorrectly.
Cause.
Yeah. Where they're protesting.
Yeah, where they're protesting over oil prices. But man, I started doing some, because there's another thing. Remember, I had my Glenn DeVries guy, right?
Yeah.
And I knew nothing about him, right? Well, I didn't know too much. I've studied a lot of Europe and everything, right? I knew nothing about that, except for that weird guy that made a movie and mocked it as like a third world country, right? Well, I think he was mocking it because, dude, their capital has so much symbolism. They got pyramids, they got monoliths, they've got you name it all. And that dude went and gave,
And there's tensions over there right now.
Yeah. And
they border Rush and Chai.
Yeah. And I think that was supposed to be one of their new headquarters.
Headquarters for the all together people.
All together
world.
Thing, right? And just go look at their capital. It's Taj Mahal. It's not a third world country. It's freaking immaculate. But the symbolism is all really wacky and everything. But I think, with the people uprising there, that's putting a kink in their little plan there, They didn't expect the people to have so much, but they're trying to squelch it. So good luck to the people over there. Keep it up, and hopefully they don't just open up on you and stuff like that.
All right. So then here we go. We got in 2 weeks, they're going to have the Olympics in this place they're trying to lock down now over one case. So anyway, so who knows how that's all going to work out with the Olympics being
we all know that, also the Super Bowl, they want their halftime show, right?
Yeah.
And everything. And so with all this ludicrous, the schools closing and everything like that, the playoffs and everything at our full capacity.
But yet we can't make it to school in person.
They're going nuts everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's my dad. It's my mom calling.
That would be a miracle if it was your dad.
Yeah. She uses my dad's phone.
Can you hang up, or do we just want to let irritant?
Okay, I decline. My phone's not in here. It's just my
Karen says that never bring a live phone into the studio.
It's my iPad, but it rings my phone on there.
Oh, okay. Well, Karen's mad.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Okay, where were we now? Okay, so we're talking about the Olympics. So the playoffs are going, and again, those players are making cash, right? They got to get paid.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have it open, boy, those super football players, you think they're mad if they, things aren't going, so well this way or that way. Wait until they cut their salaries to like just $200,000 because,
they don't have the revenue.
They don't have the revenue or something like that. Yeah. And then now they're just low class like us almost, and they wouldn't like that. So they're all like, they just talk to their buddies, like, hey, just let us have our football. You know, close everything else down. Let us have our football.
Yeah.
But we also, it's kind of bad for them because it shows that we can have all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not a super spreader event. And even though we're doing worse than ever right now, that's even in countries that are fully and locked down. We're actually doing better. So
okay, can we move on? Okay,
absolutely.
So this little gem came up. It says that there's a good chance it might be a Clinton-Trump race in 2024. So let's hope not, because we don't need to repeat that at all.
Which one has been in office forever?
Clinton.
Yeah. And that's all they got. They got
I know. Biden. These old people. Do we not have anybody young?
You know, they're all politicians and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I know Trump, he kind of never got to do everything he wanted to because they just were trying to stop him at every 2 seconds and everything like that, right? So, again, if that does happen, which one am I voting for? I'm voting for the guy that was actually cleaning up everything. That makes sense to me. Everything he says is common sense. And he's not an embedded politician like, you know, the Clinton, you know, heck, if they had their way, it would be Bush, Clinton every year.
Every year.
For the rest of our life.
Yeah. Because that's all they got.
And keep the mob family in there.
Okay. So Fauci says pushback against easy to understand COVID, the CV protection measures make mask wearing and vaccines is very disturbing. That pushback against it is very disturbing. So anyway, I'm not even sure what I was trying to get at with this, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. I can't even remember why I thought this was important right now. But anyway, let's just move on. All right.
It's because
right here. Because he said this. This is why. He
contradicts himself all the time.
Well, because he said it to the World Economic Forum. Okay. That's why it was important.
All right. Yeah.
Because I'm like, seriously, those people want to take your property. They want to not have any personal property.
This is the best tool ever.
Belongings. Why would we even talk to them?
They never want this to end. This
Why
is the best control they've ever had on people.
Want to talk to them? They're evil. It's an evil form.
It's almost global, and it's way of handling everything, except for here a little bit because we got that. You know, they can't pull it off, and they would have had it. If they didn't have a couple countries showing normalcy is okay. They're not doing it, so Then the other countries are like, man, we've been suffering, and they're playing football, and they're having parties, and they're chasing women. Everything's going good over there. I'm stuck in my house, man. I haven't seen a woman for a month. It's getting desperate times. That's what's going on around.
Okay. So anyway, that was why it was important. I'm glad I figured that out. Okay.
Not that I'm I'm promoting, running around with women.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying it's what guys like to do.
Yeah, it is. So. Experts warn that more CV variants after this one. So will be coming. So there you go.
Here we go.
More will be coming.
It's going to come out to me.
Yeah. No. That's what the softball says.
Yeah.
More variants.
And here I am.
The Alexa
I'm still taking one for the team.
Yeah.
A couple of us out there. I'm older.
Yeah.
And
but I could get into a lot of stuff today, but I'm not going to get into a lot of stuff. I always say,
the tests were to exaggerate the numbers and everything. And, if you're healthy and everything, just what are we worried about, right?
Yeah.
And if you're sick, you might want to take precautions and everything.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it. I've been here for 2 years now. Still alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you'll be front page news whenever you pass away from it because you'll be like that anti jibby jab person dies of COVID like they've been pushing on the news story.
And then there'll be a lot of happy people. Yeah. They'll be like, ha! I told him. But if I'll probably die because of the way I ran my life for the first half of my year. I went hard. Yeah. I think there's two people. There's people that might have taken it easy and then went hard later on. Listen to me. From the day I came out of the womb, I've been going a million mile an hour.
Yeah.
You can ask any of my friends and family.
Yeah.
I didn't miss out, boy.
Okay.
I ran around hard. So if I die, it's more likely
because of that.
And I don't want to get old anyways. But
yeah.
I'm still
Let's
here.
keep going.
I'm still the experiment of the jibby jab.
So over the weekend, Trump had a rally, right?
It was
and
a great
there
one.
was lots of people that attended, lots of cars stretched out for miles and miles, and lots of people were there supporting him, and it was a great time.
And it was covered by the news massively. No,
it wasn't.
We actually, I'm not going to mention names, but we had a good YouTube buddy
that was at the rally.
And he actually sent me a picture
of your old company.
Of my old company. He was like, he was sitting there. He's like, hey, you know, I've seen that that company and that truck. And he sent it to me and said, your buddies are out, you know, you're old. And, you know, I tried to look real close at the picture, and there was this girl in the front seat, you know, of the Sprinter van. And I was like, oh gosh, that's one of them, probably New York. I don't know, maybe she wasn't, but it just brought bad memories of working with. Oh, and I'll bring up something really funny is whenever I'd be at those rallies, right, the reporters and the photographers would come running back in the truck and like, oh man, it's dangerous out there. They're all wild. You know how whenever they point at them and they say, the fake news, and they all go, boo, you know, nobody's ever been hurt. Not a one of them. But they come back to my truck and they're like, oh, it's so dangerous out there. These people are crazy. And I fear for my life. I'm like, get out of here. And I would walk out of the truck and go mingle, you know, hey, what's up, you know? And everybody's like, hey, how's it going? You know, they're all friendly. The Trump supporters are the most friendly people in the world. They're just, you know, they got something wrong with their brains. But go ahead.
Okay, please. All right. We don't want to keep the people here all day. Okay, and then one of the things he did was he mocked Biden and saying, I'm going to get rid of the CB. But Biden, of course, didn't. He just like threw up his hands and said, there's nothing we can do about it, right? So it is what it is, you know? So there you go.
Well, it's pretty much worse than it's ever been.
And then in the news, we had 4 states declare states of emergencies ahead of the weekend snowstorm. So the East Coast got hit with a snowstorm this weekend, and the 4 states that declared a national emergency were Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia.
Oh, good.
And they got hit by
all those people
ice
get
storm.
Their power back and get back to normal, because we've been through that many a time.
Yeah, and thousands of people are without their power in Canada and the U.S. as the winter storm hits.
Yeah.
So that's going on in the weather.
Poor Biden's kind of in like a catch-22, right?
Why is he in a catch-22?
Because he has to. He said to get rid of Trump that he was going to get rid of the CB, right? And everything, and he had it all under control, right?
He never had it under control.
But now it's an election year, right? And
no, he's not in catch-22. We don't need to lock everybody down so that sending mail-in ballots. No.
Well, it's a good control of the world. Wouldn't you agree?
I have no idea.
That it's taking away our freedoms, right? So it's working fabulously. But, you know, to get in, he had to lie to the people to say, I'm going to take care of it. Meanwhile, he didn't want to take care of it. They're just going to leave that in their back pocket. Like, things aren't going good. Whip out another pandemic. Boom, you know.
Okay.
And then, instead of naming it different, they just keep on naming it CB.
Okay.
Strands.
All right. Well, we were talking about the weather, so I don't know how the...
Well, you whipped by.
Yeah, I was trying... Well, because you talk and talk and talk.
Well, let's go on. It is.
Okay. And then over the weekend, we had a volcano erupt near Tonga. And it caused significant damage and tsunami, but I don't think anybody got hit like massively with the tsunami. It just like washed up on all the beaches and everything. But it did do some flooding in low-lying areas on the beaches and stuff.
Why can't we have
Hawaii and the West Coast all got tsunami warnings for the West Coast of America, and it did come onshore in California and stuff like that, and they were talking about Japan, but I hadn't seen how
low-level parking lots.
Yeah,
poor cars, you know.
Well,
and
anyway.
Some rest, you know. There's people love to build things right on the water. You know, it's very dangerous to do that, but they do it, and sometimes they get. So it did. There was a little tsunami, and but Tonga, I gotta say, is a great name.
Yeah,
Tonga is
a great name.
Even Fred. Fred even says Tonga is cool.
Okay, and then we still have it's not sustainable what America's pork crisis looks like up close. And so now it's spread to the East Coast. The big East Coast port is getting backed up on the East Coast now. So we got the West Coast backed up and we got the East Coast backed up. And the shortages are getting worse. I did notice more shortages at the store this week than normal.
A lot of bulk things are out. Like
and cat food. You can't get it's hard to get cat food. And they only have the small bags, not the big bags.
And same with the pop. You can only get the
Gatorade, Yeah.
I'm not talking Gatorade.
Yeah. I know. The Diet Pop, I could only get the 12 packs, not the cases.
Yeah.
Whenever
that should be bottled here just down the street. Just pumped out.
It should be. But apparently Gatorade has been in short supply for a long time.
It's so much better.
Oh, yeah, we made it all the way around.
It is so much better out here lately.
Yeah.
Gosh golly, Biden's just doing a heck of a job. And I can feel my wallet just easing up as I can just live a lot more comfortably now.
Yes.
How about you?
Yeah, a lot more comfortably. Yeah. Should we get out to furry friends now?
Yeah, just one last thing, to my friends and family out there and everything. How's it going? I asked a couple people, please give me your, they go, don't send me any more videos, right? Of your, what's really going on, right? Because factually, it's all coming true, right? Boy, that just upsets them. So they're like, don't remind me I was wrong, right? So I'm like, but I can't contain myself. Everyone's so I send it out. Hold on.
Why are you talking to them on here? They're not watching you.
Yeah, because because I don't know. I'm still going to talk, all right?
Okay.
So I say, please give me your information of your peer study reviews that this works. Please send me the information that shows me that Biden's crushing it, right? Please send me where, anything that I've said in the past hasn't come true and that I'm still desperately wrong, right? And it's crickets. It's crickets. You know what? They don't want to hear it from you because they can't explain it back to you. Go ahead.
Okay, let's get out to furry friends.
Yeah, let's get out to furry.
Have some fun.
Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
All right, you want to put it out here? This is Kit Kat and the evil one. Kit Kat is the yellow cat, and
I see both of them now.
The evil one is in the bottom left, the gray cat. So. And they were sent in by D.
I thought it was up on a little twig. Like I was
it looks like a cat in the middle, but it's not.
Yeah, that looked like a turtle in the middle.
Okay. Well, it's a cat in the bottom.
Maybe a squid. I don't know. But I thought the cat, the golden cat, was up on a twig. I'm like, man, he's just perched on a little.
I thought he was.
No, he's on a stump. And then the other one said, "Hey, I like this stump."
Yeah.
And they're both looking at each other, probably going, "Don't even think about coming and get my stump," because that's the way cats are.
Yeah.
They'll just, they'll do that thing and look at each other like for a while. But maybe they get along good.
Yeah,
and they're just chilling on their stumps.
Her son or grandson took this picture while she's helping her husband relocate to his new job site in St. Louis. So,
listen.
Dee has a channel. Do you want to put it up?
Yeah. I do.
Well, that was not good.
Hold on, that's us. Hold on, let me
Go
go
back out to
All right, furry friends, here we go. Get ready.
Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
Hold on.
Let's see if he can do it.
I can do it.
Okay, and her channel is Homestead Rewind. She's a dear friend of ours, and so go check out her channel, and we will put her channel in the links below.
Homestead Rewind is trying to get an important thing across to us in this furry friend too.
Oh,
if you have two cats, you have to cut down two trees
so they each have a stump.
Because they'll both be trying to fight for the one stump, and try to edge the other one out and everything like that. They'll be the most curious. Like, this stump wasn't here yesterday.
Yeah.
Now it's here. I can sit on that.
Yeah.
And now they both have their own. So if you have more than one cat, you have to cut down more than one tree.
And again, Marcia, your emails did not have the attachments. Please resend the emails with the attachments so I can show your furry friends.
I know it's happened before to us, but has it happened from Martha before?
From Marcia? Yeah, I believe it has.
Yeah. I thought so.
So it's easy. I do it all the time because I'm crazy like that.
Yeah.
But
I don't even check my email anymore. I'm so bad. Like, you check Two Old People on a Couch.
Yeah.
But my personal email,
Mm-hmm.
I could have won $1 million or something like that.
Mhm.
I don't know it anymore
Mm-hmm.
because.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can.
well,
And if you do have, we got several furry friends coming up, but if you do have a furry friend, send it to twooldpeopleonacouch@gmail.com.
what are we
So,
doing
that's
today on our Martin Luther King Day?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to Walmart for a little bit. Leave you
Spend
home.
my money.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Spend my money.
Well, again,
I
I'm
guess
glad
I'm
you
gonna call
got
my mom back.
back. Maybe we can do this a little
On
bit
Saturday.
on Saturday again.
We will
All
be
right.
here next Saturday.
Is that a promise?
Come heck or high water, unless
All
I
right.
have the CD.
Whether you're feeling bad or not, we're doing it. Okay.
Okay.
And it was good. I've been
It
enjoying. We have been enjoying our YouTube
Family.
watching.
Yeah.
We've been watching a lot of
Mhm.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And again, I do it on the Roku.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I don't
Comment.
back, but
Mhm.
I probably shouldn't. I should comment on all of them.
Yes, you should.
But sometimes you
Anyway.
just get tired.
Uh-huh.
And, I haven't gone to a couple people's lives just because you got to think and say hi to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing is like, I love everybody.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be rude and only say hi to one person and not everybody.
Yeah.
So it keeps me. And then I start thinking, man, if I go into the live, I'm going to be.
Yeah.
So if we ever have a live, don't feel it necessary to say hi or anything. You can if you want to. I mean, some people enjoy the
That's
interaction.
why they're in the lives.
I know. But I'm just saying, I like the lives.
Mhm.
I just don't participate in the
Okay.
chats all the time.
So we're going to wrap this up.
Okay.
So until next Saturday, remember, do your own research and be prepared.